Yeah. Are you ready? A certainly shouldn't take a great detective to see. What our fearsome beast has been on a rampage of late within these four walls. Thus we are faced with the question, what form of might or beast take? For a man with a military breeding, your eyes are commonly candid. Aye. Your furtive glance, Mr. Gary, leads us directly to the answer. The true nature of the beast that has run rampant here is really as a lion statue. Yes, third of an army man, you appear unimposing at best. A fact that it has fueled your admiration for the mighty lion and the king of beasts. But it's still people, I ask you. In turn, your admiration became so great, in fact, that you had living, breathing specimen shipped from India, which you try to keep in this very house. Yet living with such wild beasts proved more difficult than you had imagined. The shady trace of wild rampage are still very much in evidence. Are you talking about the cat? Well, yet as we look around, the beast in question fails to present itself. Where could this angry creature have disappeared to? Madam? Me? I pray you do not consider me unchivalrous, but it's plain to me with one glance in your direction. It is? Your dress pocket give us a handsome clue as the beast's current whereabouts. Protruding from the handbill at the Versailles circus show. What? Yes, you sought to dispose of this terrifying lion, Mr. Garrett. About the circus. A traveling show currently sojourning in a nearby park have observed the tent. You sold the savage lion, sir, to the circus troupe. I'm most certainly did not. I believe I have made my point. The fearsome beast which ran amok into his room was an Indian lion. A simple visit to the circus now will reveal the lion pressing jubilantly through the ring of fire. Topic 1. Asiatic lion. Asiatic lion. Aftermath. Now, Mr. Garidab, it is plainly clear that you still have a deep feeling for this formidable beast. Wait, what? Indeed, is thy blind pose of distress in its loss has caused you veritably tangible. Veritably? Your head weighs heavy on your shoulders, the pain you feel being revealed by a supporting arm. Amid fierce tears, you let your beloved beast go. The strain of losing something to the earth to you is clearly visible in your visage. Nonsense, man, I simply... But what we must know, ask ourselves, is the true cause of this pain. And we need only to follow the direction of your gaze to find the answer. Aha. Yes, this is a pile of beads that has given rise to the pain you suffer. And your love contains another demand for payment. Wait, what? A cartload of meat, potatoes, wheat and tea. Indeed, the feeding your beloved has been devastating, but on the financial circumstances of your household, I so had no choice but to let it go. Yes, well, now is our final fatal rage. The ferocious beast carry out bloodlust in an unimaginable attack. Unimaginable? The aftermath of which can be clearly seen by the observer in the carpenter over there. Very expensive woolen carpet, if I'm not mistaken. Oh dear me. I could have caused such a destructive outburst. This time, madam, I'm afraid it is you who has inadvertently revealed the truth to me. Your wandering eye has settled upon the answer very neatly indeed. Yes, to explain the dire state of the carpet, we don't only look at the Tower of Cakes. The Tower of Cakes? Okay. There's no creature more dangerous on the earth than a beast with an unsatiated appetite. I'm quite confident tigers or lions don't eat cakes. Wizard of Oz is not once said by a certain noble one, if they had no bread, let them eat cake! And guess what happened to that woman? Ka-ching! Clock, thump, the head, I don't know, the sound of the head rolling, you know. Food is at the heart of the whole tragedy, in fact. Whatever do you mean? Having tired of the taste of cake, the beast began to stalk his next prey. I'm sure you need to spell out the nature of this final act of destruction carried out by the beast. There is only one logical conclusion. Working in a frenzy by hunger, the lion attacked and ate a carpet. The work in a frenzy by hunger, the lion attacked and ate a carpet. The 10th marks in the carpet are perfectly matched with the toes of a lion, once I saw in India. Yeah, nod. My starving lion. Yeah, sure, pal. Sure, pal. Sure, pal. This concludes Elder Sholmes' great deduction of this beastly puzzle. Sure, pal. Sure, pal. Okay. That was utterly rubbish. What's the matter with you, Joan? Your points got the whole tail over me. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Garrison. I'm afraid I didn't notice. My deduction can be startlingly sharp. Instead, it stands to reason that you can't run it over. Indeed, my revelation can make people spill tears at times too. Oh. Mr. Sholmes? Sorry to butt in again, but could I make an observation? Why, certainly, Mr. Naruhodo. What is it again? Oh, your deduction just now. Do you really think a lion could have fit inside a room of this size? Indeed, it's the only explanation for the facts. The terrifying truth often lies beyond the realms of common sense. Would it be a better idea to consider the lies inside the realm of common sense as well? If an uncaged lion had run amok in this very room, surely Mr. Gary and his mate would have been hurt. Or worse. Ah, that's where you are stuck. No doubt the former military man held his own ends using a large cannon. Large cannon? You said they saw the lions at the circus. What I was about the food, meat and potatoes are one thing. But I don't believe I have ever heard of a lion that drinks tea. Oh, my dear Miss Susato, occurs to me with some regularity. That irrespective of race or inbreeding, never anyone lands on great British soil. They are infused with highly appropriate taste of afternoon tea. He's a lie. He's a lie. He's a lie. He's lying. What a gross notion. Don't take him seriously. Oh my god. Oh, you bring a dog. It's like, oh, would your dog have a lovely tea? Well then, Mr. Naruto, it's your turn to shine again. I guess I had a feeling that was coming. I was wearing my search that old Mr. Sholmes' deduction. Neat. You can do it! Gambatte! Excellent, I've been waiting for my trusty partner, deduction, to step forward, Mr. Naruhodo. I don't even know yet whether or not this is going to help Mr. Natsume case. Still, uncovering the truth is always worthwhile, whatever the motivation. At least that's what I want to believe. Me too, I guess. Let us start again. From the beginning. From the beginning. We skip forward. No? Okay, let's go. Logic and reasoning spectacular. Feat Naruhodo. Featured Naruhodo-san. I'm really tired. I certainly shouldn't take a great detective to see that a fearsome beast has been... I'm gonna go a little bit quicker there. Form of the beast! Oh god! Who glances? A lion statue. I really didn't see the lion things coming. No, but if you observe Mr. Garrida's reaction, it really seems as though some beast did indeed run amok here in this room. Yeah, something with a fierce nature. But it couldn't have been a lion transported from India. What was it then? Could be the cat? Must follow Mr. Garrett's gates. Will lead us to nature. Oh, I see something. Is that a baby? Wait, what the fuck is that? Is that a human kid? What is this photograph? Appears to be from Mr. Garrett's wedding. Wait, what the fuck? He looks very happy, doesn't he? Oh no. I think it's the maid. It does, but you can't make out his bride. Oh, how unfortunate. Something must have struck the glass directly over the woman's face. I wonder what happened. Probably best not to delve too deeply there. Newly bride.
Take that!
Oh, he was the newly bride! Huh, yeah. The true nature of the beast has Rumpton here revealed by the new-laid bride. Precisely, Mr. Naruhodo, another explanation could possibly fit. Yes, this frame picture your wife, Mr. Karida. And while we lament the fact that her face is obscured, we can still make out her mighty arms and note the considerable horsepower they must contain. What? This is what you say? Ryunosuke? We can still make out her mighty arms and note the considerable horsepower they must contain. This is what you say about a lady? I'm like, oh, we can see she have giganto arms and horsepower. That's interesting. It is surely any woman with such powerful constitution would be honored to be described as a beast. Honor might be stretching point. Too late, the fact reminds that the beast which so clearly savaged this room was your wife, Mr. Karida. Yag. Chilly traces of wild rampage are still very much in evidence. Well, yet as we look around, the beast in question fails to present itself. Where could this angry creature have disappeared to? Where could this disappear to? Oh! Madam? Me? I pray you do not consider me unchivalrous, but it's plain to me. One glance in your direction. It is it? The dress pocket, give us a clue. Well, it's not there. Madam! The both fragile, defenseless woman is besides herself. I don't know about fragile. I don't know about fragile too. Oh dear. Anyway, Mr. Sholm is quite right. There is no sign about Miss Garbed. Mrs. But it seems there will be a clue of her whereabouts. In the fucking zoo? Did he send the wife in the fucking circus? Are you serious? How good that he's made his try to hide. I wonder where Mr. Garvey's wife could be. In the circus? What else? There it is.
Take that!
In the circus. Is that a wife in the circus in the suit? Sorry, that's too funny to me. Why go in the fucking zoo? She got this 2 horsepower, but fucking the wedding ring gives us a handsome kudos to his current whereabouts. Three dust, the flowery band gleaming on your finger gives you away. You are the beast! With this identical one shown at the hand of Mr. Gry's bride in his photographic print. In other words, you are an ordinary household maid. No. You are Mr. Gary, the lucky bride. You are Mrs. Garber herself. Oh my word! Or do you want me to use the Dave Chappelle one? Word. Word. Well, jolly fine detecting, sir. As your eyes surmised, this is the wife, yes, me, my Jean. Where the letters shall go, you might say, but she was a bully corker back then! It will appear that you don't live in the most comfortable of circumstances. After all, you are a retired army man, and you are in a business of renting out rooms. I will assume therefore you have insufficient means to employ a maid. Will be that correct? It's not right, I tell you. I was second lieutenant of the 3rd Regiment, a man that has his pride, don't you know? By golly, it's a sorry thing we a chap can even afford to have a single maid in his employ. Yes, here in London one is rather judged. I also cannot be considered worthy of society if it employs no staff at all. In my considerate opinion, such concerns about appearance are folly. You mean Mr. Garrett has his wife work as his maid? Precisely. Am I right, Mr. Garrett? Only companion, obviously, but listen here. It must remain a secret. The top secret! Please. I don't think we really care. The raging wife of Mr. Garrett. What? Are we doing it? Are we doing it? Now, Mr. Garrett. It's plainly clear that you're still being of the formidable feast. Indeed, the blight, very tangible, blah blah blah. Okay, we already did this, I cannot be bothered to read again. Supporting arm? The show is quite something. You said calling Mr. Garrett's wife a beast. It's a fucking beast! As a woman that feels rather uncomfortable. But Mrs. Garvey is standing beside her husband as we speak. In other words, he hasn't lost his beloved at all, has he? Oh, how true. So perhaps that supporting arm that seems to be propping up his head has some other significance then. Read to Mr. Sholmes, Miss Garrett's pain is tangible though. What could that pose of his really signify? He got slapped in the fucking face.
Take that!
Yeah. So smashed! Holy shit! Look at that! My god! This is a fucking one slap man! Girl! His fucking face! Covered in his fucking face! Your head weighs heavy on your shoulder, the pain you feel being revealed by the slapped cheek. Go fucking face! Even your eyeball got fucking hit by that. Of course, the delivery of that impressive mark on your cheek that refuses to fade. Refuses to fade. Was you, Madame John Garrid? Well, yes. Yeah, being desperate to hide a slap mark on your cheeks, sir. How the blazes, how do you word that out, man? Never escapes the notice of our train in the art of observation, my dear fellow. That's why you haven't looked directly at us even once. To keep your other side from view. Well, Now, let us proceed to the next conundrum. Why were you subject to such violent slap? In other words, we must ask ourselves what caused Madame Garibert to fly into rage. And we need only to follow the direction of your gaze to find the answer. Bills? Yes, it's the pile of bills that has given the rise of pain you suffer. Even Mr. Sholmes said the bills were all for the lion fodder. Yes, but now we established that the lion never existed, which can only mean that the thing responsible for this gobbling up all that food. What is it? Mr. No, she's a person, not a thing! She's not a beast! Yes, well, yes, well. She's also a person who gave her husband a mighty slap around the face. One so hard that he left a perfect hand mark, in fact. And why would a woman want to hit her husband with such force, I wonder? I'd love to know the answer for that question. Bookmark? Oh, bookmark. Can we examine it? Ah, someone must be reading this book at the moment. There's a bookmark here, look. Miss Garvey is clearly the avid reader. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think this is a bookmark. Oh no, it isn't. It's a note written by a woman hand. Oh, James, I love you. Yours, Mary. Look at next to the signature here. Lip marks with lipstick. Oh, what a passionate and romantic gesture. Got any ideas to set us on? Oh dear, I'm sorry. But this bookmark is actually a love note then. Boom. Shakalaka. And present! Yes, it is love note that has given rise to the pain you suffer. Oh, James, I love you. Yours, Mary. Passionate indeed. Perhaps the sender of these notes a set up Miss Mary is a final always been here. Bitch! But I don't know that bully woman! You don't know her. I know it wasn't written to me. It was just in the book. I don't know how it got there. It was just in there, you say? That's right, that's what I be saying, Arg! I like this story. Now listen here, John. Whole thing I explained at the time. But I put it at a second-hand place, and the note must be already been there. The previous owner of the book was using the note as a bookmark, you mean? That's right, that's what I be saying! A likely story. For heaven's sake, woman, look at the name! It's written to James! My name, in case you've forgotten, is John! I like this story! Are you questioning my name now? There you have it. Arouse the suspicion of the female heart. You unleash the beast. You unleash the beast with a most ferocious bite. Ugh. Now, in our final fatal rage, the ferocious beast carry out one last unimaginable attack. Unimaginable? They put the cows on fire. Definitely my witch can be killing symbol of the carpet over there. A very expensive woolen carpet, if I'm not mistaken. Oh dear me. I could have caused such a destructive outburst. This time, madam, I'm afraid it's you who was inadvertently revealed the truth to me. Your wandering eyes are settled down so very neatly indeed. The cake! Explain the state of carpet. We need only to do what? Yeah. But surely Mr. Gyra didn't eat the carpet? No, of course not. There doesn't seem to be any doubt that the state of disarray that his room is in a result of her wild temper. That reminds me of my mother. No, that's true. So this is the last part of Mr. Shulman's deduction that we need to fix. We need only to follow Mr. Gyra's gaze. That will tell us the real answer. Alright, let's see what we can see. The candlestick?
Take that!
Oh yeah. Because it's a burn mark. Yes, to explain the dry state of the carpet, we nearly only look at the candlestick. Most illuminating, my dear fellow. And of course, the only possible way out of this logic labyrinth. Yes, the remnants of a ferocious attack in which the carpet was devoured are clearly visible. Indeed, there are the scorch marks at the edge clearly giving the truth away. Scorch marks? It will appear that this room was the scene of a little marital altercation. Mrs. Garber, my army muscle, left an impression only on her husband's face. What a fucking wall! For the entire room, the force of her strike caused a candle to fall from the holder. In seconds, the carpet was alight, and the whole corner of the room is flames. Yes, for the most ferocious beast, in this world is neither a violent liar nor a vengeful woman, but fire. In this room, the ferocious beast spared his clothes and ran amok. Eloquently put, dear fellow. So you see, there's but one conclusion here. Yeah. Yay! After the spark of marital discord flew, this room was the scene of a fire. Mr. Sholmes, sir. I salute you! Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Horsepower indeed. Cab is coached by a small fire. Death. Are we gonna help the poor bastard? Are we just gonna leave? It's these dash long winter nights, you know, nothing to do but reading from the fire. Luckily there's a jolly good second-hand bookshop just around the corner, where all my old novels there. And in the pages of the particular novel, discover some rather illicit material. For which your wife has admonished you harshly, it seems. Don't know about the admonish. Admonish might be rather closer to the mark. And Beast is more certainly an amateur. There we go again. And the carpet was destroyed by fire when a candle fell on the floor. For you say it was happened in the blink of an eye, you know. The whole place filled with smoke, couldn't see a bully thing. What the call between the old thick rage and the raging flames. You paint a torrid picture, sir? Well, they will have been most entertaining. That's sympathy for you! This is basically me. Ah, that would be funny to watch. I think they take a look for the fire to spread, of course. The buyer furniture started going up as well. End up hide the mess behind the screen for the time being. Oh there, Mr. Gary Deb. Well, you have nothing more to hide now, if you allow me. Ah, she. Oh, my favorite old novel in that case. As soon as the fire got hold of them, that was it. Whoosh, up in smoke. Gosh, well, could be worse. I mean, some books are dead. The rest are okay. Otherwise, started hurling things at me. The broken vases, they explain it. What a terrible sight it must have been. There was I back up against the window, under heavy enemy fire, incendiary books incoming, 10 to the dozen. Most of it, I lost my favorite book called The Lion's Bride. The Lion's Bride, Yes, your notorious love of big cats coming through game. I'll show you the little did it influence my choice in the slightest. So the poor man really did lose something dear to him. A sort of ferocious beast rampage. Rampage. Mr. Sholm, deduction turned out to be correct once again. I guess it can only be described as a great British wonder. I tell you, it was a total carnage. Flames everywhere, no stick, a full fiddle. Out of the interest, what time of day was that? Not sure. I can't remember. It was 2 days ago now. Let's see. Around 5 o'clock, I think? So I started at the same time. That's terrifying, said that it was unfolding outside your window of the street below. Even more terrifying on the side, I can assure you. Though the blight could have been flattened outside my window at the time, I wouldn't have noticed a dash thing. Oh, really? John has something to say. Mr. Sholmes. Yes, Mr. Naruhodo. What can I do for you? Well, I think we got the bottom of Mr. Gary's situation now. But what does it have to do with Mr. Assumed circumstances? Yeah, we just basically proven that they have nothing to do with it. Right? I can't help you there, I'm afraid. What? My dear fellow, if you recall, I did say as much from the outset. I warned you that although I knew the retired army meant to be hiding something, I could not be sure whether his secret would be proved to be relevant or not. I just knew you were going to say that. Now, Mr. Naruhodo, you mustn't lose heart. Bear in mind, all things fall into only two categories. Those relevant to the case, and those not. That makes no sense to me. That makes totally sense to me. Relevant or not relevant? Doesn't matter. Well, no matter. It's of a great importance that you make up for your mind, eh? Sorry? You think how as the prison will soon be over. Oh no. Is that the time already? If you are aware to accept Mr. Natsume case, you have official papers to attend to. Cannot refuse? So that is no more time to think. Perhaps you'd like to betake yourself to bidding us farewell now. I must prepare supper for Mr. Garrett. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Thank you both very much for your time. Seki-san will be waiting for us. I'm going to have give him an answer. Let's go back to prison. Okay, very interesting. I'm quite confident this is not the prison, but just outside. It's time, Mr. Naruhodo. Must hurry back to prison. I'm trying. Yes, I know. Let's hail a car. What? Oh. What's the matter? Like something's going on over there in front of the Karid's house. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know. I know thee not, old man, fall to thy praise. What are you calling an old man, you rum-looking nimini binimi? What? There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, and I'd rambling on your philosophy. What's this Horatio, fella, and what are you on about? Excuse me. What the? Who are you, Nay? Sorry, just look as though there might be some problem here. My associate here is Mr. Ryunosuke Naruhodo is a lawyer, you see. Huh? A lawyer? What? If I can be of any assistance, I'd be happy to help. I'm from Japan, but I have studied English law. I think it's okay. Wait, oops. Fine, I'll be on my way for today, but you'll mark my words. It ain't over yet. Get to the nunnery. They look a blooming nun to you. Zoom. What is the extravagant fellow? Yeah. Yeah, that's the face. I hope you are not injured. Oh, it's the maiden. Oh, also gentle, thank you. What's all that about? There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, that are dreamed of more of your philosophy. I'm not Horatio either. Forgive the queers, sir, but are you a lodger here? In Gary's a resident? For it's a $1,000,000, sir, right? Yes, I do it well in his humble abode. Mr. Gary mentioned he had another lodger, didn't he? He must be an actor or something. Or some sort of. He must be the man. You happen to know the other lodger who lives on the first floor? Oh yes, a gentleman named Natsume? Ah, more worthy polemist. In my battle of words, there could be Debbie. God damn it. Keep clicking that. Sorry, battle did you say? Battle? Epic battle of history! Epic battle of rap history! Who is the stronger? Hamlet or Macbeth? Mr. Natsume is bear long into the night. I see. Stronger? Like in a sword fight? Between Hamlet and Macbeth? Okay, I don't fully understand, but it seems Mr. Natsume with these gentlemen are acquaintances at least. So fair maiden, so good gentleman. I can't tarry here long longer. Farewell. I can't really understand him, but I think he just go to his room. That is supposedly to be Shakespearean. Is it maybe he's unaware of what happened to Mr. Natsume, so he can't really help us. Isoseki-san and her maid as a logger to carry that the house is certainly full of eccentrics. I'm sorry, Naruhodo. Anyway, I'll go to find the carriage. I'm sure Mr. Natsume is eagerly awaiting our return. Let's hope we can get to the prison before visiting hours are over. Come on, chop chop! Oh, it's you! You're here! You come! Welcome, student, Mr. Naruhodo, Esquire! I can't believe you came back! I'm so touched! We are sorry to have keep you waiting, Mr. Natsume. Oh no, think nothing over. Relax! If I were a cat, I will pay with pleasure and accompany with such fine compatriots! Noble, nurturing, never falling, Nipponese. Oh, now let's not get carried away. I quite agree. On Disc, there is nothing more reassuring than the familiarity of one native's land. On the other hand, oh, Sholmes. Oh my god, it scared the shit out of me. I was like, what the motherfucking is? It's a French transcending international borders that one truly appreciates the fact. That is my belief, at least. Oh, it's it's you, the miserable rotten spy, Sherlock Sholmes. Mr. Sholmes, what are you doing here? I have no intention of doing anything per se, save observing, of course. Whatever you mean, Mr. Sholmes. Well, having encountered some curious reading material in that gloomful room, and having unmasked the secret identity of that eccentric pair, I found myself to be extraordinarily bored. I decided I should drop him on my way home, see how your divested friend is faring. Gloomful room? Yeah, I think that's a good description. At least your accommodation here offers a window. My dear fellow, in that scene is a spurious option. Anyway, I must commend you on your tasting books. My day has been a delight. It cost me not a penny. Ah, you! How dare you, Sherlock Sholmes! I've had it. I'm through. I'm at the end of my rope. Should never have come to Great Britain. It was a terrible mistake. Haunted by spirits into the accursed logic that I, my like, will be cursing tomorrow's trial as well. My whole life is a bedamned. Is that bedamned? 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 Bedamned. What are you thinking, Mr. Odo? I don't know. He mentioned that once before, didn't he? His logic were cursed, I mean. And there is much truth in Mr. Mustache words. What? Cursing a wholly appropriate description, I will say. What a man's logics, and indeed, for tomorrow's trial. What's that supposed to mean? What that's supposed to mean, actually, yeah. What the curse trial? Well, Mr. Atsume, what did you mean by what you just said now? About the trial tomorrow being cursed? Well, there's the vampire. Why are you looking at me so grey? You're making me nervous. I was just getting carried away, that's all. I didn't mean anything by it. Oh, I see. That's really agitated him. You don't mean the trial is really cursed somehow? Yes. Are you referring to the prosecutor? The Reaper of the ballet? The Reaper? Oh no, what do you mean? Please tell me, summarize it succinctly in 6 salient words. I'm not gonna do it. No defender has ever survived a trial in which the Reaper stands for the prosecution. Ever. Ever. So you be dead anyways, this is what you say, even if you are not guilty. Oh my goodness! Can it really be true? That was 16 words exactly! Yesterday, Mr. Naruhodo successfully defended someone against the Reaper. But then, after the trial was over, the defender died. The defender passed away in unusual circumstances. Gilded. What? I'm impressed, Mr. Sado. You have an eye for detail. Actually, the Lord Chief Justice told us. Mr. Sholmes? Surely it can be that having failed to have accused convicted, Lord Vanzis killed the man himself. You think so? Oh no, he couldn't have, surely. You have some wonderful notions! Sorry? The man isn't a mass murderer, he's a cold prosecutor, my dear fellow. Yes. Why, of course he is. Ah, of course he is? Then, why are you trying to scare me? Could we say, however, that the real truth about the man is even more terrifying than you hypothesized? Ah, goddammit. What do you mean by that? What on earth do you mean by that? Ending before they even started their phrase. Van Tisk is quite exceptional man. However, in London Court of Law, exceptional does not equate to winning every case without exception. What? Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So yeah, he looks like he's going to cry tears of joy. You are no doubt aware, in a British criminal trial there is both judge and jury. The judge officiates based on the letter of the law, whilst the jury offers public opinion and common sense. It is an excellent system whereby the defendant's guilt is considered from several points of view. However, public opinion in particular is somehow easily manipulated. Right. Criminals and corrupt lawyers, for that matter, can use it to their advantages, by any means at their disposal, contrive evidence, call imposter as a witness, and so on. In such underhanded means, those who want to be able to sway the jury, which means that even in the light of irrefutable evidence, the prosecution can fail. But it means the wrong verdict can be passed. And sadly, from time to time, Mr. My dear madam is simply the reality of the situation. That's alright. However, those indicated by Lord Van Zyske cannot escape justice. Their fate is sealed. Oh my. But the adjudication may see them leave the courtroom with their freedom. Within months, they all perish, disappear. This most striking. Disappear? But how? By all manner of misfortunes, sir. Perhaps they are trampled under a passing carriage. Perhaps they fall into Thames and drown. Perhaps they are suddenly overcome by a raging fever, or they are stabbed by highwaymen. Oh no, 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 no. You are fucked, that's what they're trying to say. An example of the reality of events here in London, I'm afraid, Mr. Naruhodo. Let's use the power of anime. I knew it. I'm dead, doo-doo, done for, doomed! Super dead. You're like super dead. You're basically you're the cursed in Among Us. You've been cursed by the witch. You're basically dead. And also you're being voted out too. You're also voted out. You are cursed by the witch in Among Us. And you are an Among Us. And you're also innocent. You say the accursed lodgings before you were referring to your room at Carly's house, I assume. You mean you say you believe the place is cursed? It's been a year now since I came to Great Britain. I've only been in London a week before I started to notice strange feelings in myself. I did long then. Everywhere I looked, there were foreign faces staring at me, laughing behind my back. I was sure people were talking about me, started to become nervous about going outside. They were always staring at me, all the time from dawn until dusk. So I shut myself in my room, but even that didn't help. The fear wouldn't go away. You must have been very lonely, having been away from your homeland for such a long time. A small notion. If you live out in isolation and alone for a while, with people that you have no connection, you're gonna start to have paranoia. How I know this? I know this because during COVID I started to have a lot of paranoia. But I moved a number of times, most recently to the room on Briar Road, and a week ago now. You started to have like paranoia, a lot of paranoia, I don't know why. Yes, why did you choose there? It seemed a little inconvenient. The rent is cheap, I have so little money, it appealed to me straight away. Of course I asked why it was affordable, and I just seemed pitied and said, "The room is cursed." Oops. I'll be like, oops! I'll be like, hey, you took it! He quickly tried to cover his mistake, but it was too late, so I told him, "If you have something to say, then say it. I've not mentioned it in the first place." Yes, well said. But it was true. Well, all that is true. You mean the room really is cursed, then? Ever since I moved into that windowless hellhole. My sleep has been plagued with nightmares, with feeling through my being choked to death. My waking hours, people are stabbing in front of me as I walk down to the street. Another killer! Thrown in a prison. Nobody wants to know me. I'm surrounded by a scary, sinister spirit. There was someone, just one person, on my side. Come on, be fine on his or her heart, believe me. There's no one at all. To believe, yes, to believe. believe! To believe! Yeah. Mr. Jones? Me? Mr. Naruhodo? Pray what I can do for you. It's about the case of SS Burya, if you recall. The Burya. The case. Yeah, sure. The one with the snake? Yes, the one with the snake. Yeah, yes. The time I was the suspect, but you believe in me and listen to my side of the story. You held us to investigate. I did? Did I? Interesting. What I want to know is why. Why did you believe in me? I see, yes, you mean... Because you wear green-made dress, shady Esther fellow, found with a victim in a locked room? What? Oh well, if you like, yes. I'm a little surprised that the answer requires explanation, my dear fellow. It's quite simple, really. You said I didn't do it. But I could have been lying. Sure, you must have had your doubts. You must have suspected me a little. I think perhaps you have misunderstood. I neither recall believing you, nor in that which you were telling me. I neither recall believing you, nor in that which you were telling me. What? You see, the only thing I believe in are those I choose to believe in. What? What do you mean, Mr. Schultz? I make up my own mind about what is to believe and what is not. If I should like to believe in something, I do. The circumstances can hang as far as I am concerned, but I could have betrayed your trust. In that case, I should have made an elementary error of judgment, nothing more. Betrayal of trust is an overused excuse, is my opinion. Meaning? Whether or not one should trust another is, in the final analysis, down to oneself. It's a matter of whether or not one can trust oneself. Yes, yes, he's right, Logan student, Mr. Naruhodo Inquire. Whether or not I can believe myself. The defense lawyer is only as good as his faith in his client. Oh my god, they should put this game for the defense lawyers academy or course, whatever the hell to call it. That comes down to how much faith he has in himself. You were so right, Kazuma. Well, my dear fellows, it's time we were leaving, I believe, already. My sitting hours over. The guard will be here shortly to escort us out. There's a restaurant near here that serves excellent trout. Would you care to join me? Yes. Oh dear, there's never enough time, is there? Mr. Natsume? If you like, in the trial tomorrow, I'd be happy to represent you. Interesting. I'm gonna cry! This is my cry. What? As I said, I only experienced a British courtroom for the first time yesterday. And though the man I was representing was found not guilty, I lost sight of something crucial. Something crucial? What do you believe in? The defendant? Justice? Or the truth? How to believe even? But I think I finally worked it out. I've decided I must believe in myself above all else, to trust my instincts. Yes, my Mr. Naruhodo. And my instincts are telling me that you, Mr. Natsume, are innocent of this crime. It's imperative that we prove that in court. Like a student, Mr. Rose Crier. I will fight you for your innocence until the bitter end, with every weapon available to me, as I hope you'll permit me to represent you tomorrow. As I said when we first met, I'd like to entrust my fate to someone who will listen to me in my native tongue. Of course, not Mr. Natsume. It will be fair to say, Mr. Naruhodo, that your mind was in many ways made out from the outlet. You merely needed the events of today to fully realize it. Yes, I think you're right about that. It's been a roundabout journey, but I got there in the end. Miss you, Sato. Yes. Would you be willing to stand by my side tomorrow and help me in court? Absolutely. As I said this morning, you may consider me your personal judicial assistant. And there it is. The shocking events of yesterday's trial still weigh heavily on my mind. But it's time to stop looking backwards. Kazuma believed in me, and Mr. Sean believes in me now too. So it is time. Time that I learned to believe in myself. So Seki-san has no one. He's all alone. So it's my job to help him to fight his corner. Tomorrow, in the courtroom, with all the strength I can muster. Ladies and gentlemen, you know Tordilio. To be continued. This is the end of the episode. Will we able to discover the truth? Probably. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't know. Who is the real Mavava? And we're gonna discover it very, very soon. Tomorrow's trial. I hope you have a lovely day. And a lovely chip? And a lovely chip! There it is, a lovely chip. There it is, a chip. A chip. And goodbye, I guess. Have your dreams. Huh.
Objection!